So are you using an electric toothbrush or are you using a manual toothbrush? What's the difference in using an electric versus a manual toothbrush? Let's start with a manual toothbrush. Manual toothbrush, you've got the size of the head, which is an important consideration. Typically you want one that's got a smaller head so that you can get right to the back of your mouth. And you want the bristles to be soft or medium bristles to clean your teeth without damaging your teeth. Now, with hard bristles, what you can get is you can start to wear away your enamel, the outer layer of your teeth. Problems that comes with that is your teeth can start to get sensitive because you've worn away the outer layer, the enamel layer. Your teeth can actually start to become more yellow because as you wear away your outer layer, your inner layer, your dentine, is on the yellow side. So you can actually make your teeth more yellow by using a hard bristle toothbrush and by brushing aggressively, okay? Also, what we need to make sure with your manual toothbrush is that you're using a circular motion when you're working around your teeth and when we're working around your gums. You want to make sure that you've got a 45-degree angle to the gums so that you're keeping the teeth clean as well as the gums nice and healthy. Again, if you're aggressive on your gums, you can start to cause your gums to recede. When your gums recede, your teeth become more sensitive. So you've got to be really particular about the technique you're using and not putting too much force on your gums. If you don't brush your gums get inflamed, they get swollen, and again, that's leading to gum disease. Your gums recede, and again, same issues where you can start to lose bone, you start to get sensitive teeth, so all kinds of issues when you're not brushing your gums at all. With the manual toothbrush, you want to make sure that the bristles are not getting too splayed, and every 3 months, typically every 3 months, if you're brushing twice a day, you want to make sure that every 3 months you're getting a new toothbrush if you're using a manual toothbrush. So make sure that you're staying on top of the technique with your manual toothbrush and that you're replacing it regularly to allow you to get the best out of brushing your teeth. Now, with an electric toothbrush, I personally use an electric toothbrush. You want to make sure that you are using the right technique to get the most out of it. Now, if you're getting an electric toothbrush, I always say, make sure you get an electric toothbrush with a timer so you know how long you're spending on brushing your teeth. 2 minutes is the minimum. I spend longer. You want to make sure that it's got a pressure sensor. Now, a pressure sensor means that you're never going to place too much force on your gums or your enamel, your outer layers of your teeth. Too much force on your gums makes them recede. Too much force on your teeth makes the enamel wear away, and that makes your teeth sensitive, and your gums can recede, and that can cause your teeth to be sensitive again. So pressure sensor is really important. Now, a lot of people have pressure sensors on their toothbrushes, but a lot of people don't actually listen to the pressure sensor. So if your toothbrush is beeping, telling you you're putting too much force, make sure you're listening to that and then using less force. Sometimes people have toothbrushes that light up if you're using too much force. Again, just make sure you're looking out for that because you want to make sure you're keeping your teeth healthy and not damaging your teeth with toothbrushing. What I like about electric toothbrushes is some of them, after 30 seconds, they'll beep, and that'll let you know to start working on a different area of your mouth. And what I like with my electric toothbrush is that I can just leave it in an area of my mouth, on my teeth, on the gums, let it work for a few seconds, then move on to the next section of my teeth or my gums. With an electric toothbrush, similar to a manual toothbrush, you want to make sure the bristles are staying in tip-top condition. So once they start to fade away, wear down, you want to change the electric toothbrush head. So you've always got a good, fresh set of bristles that are working on your teeth and on your gums. So typically every 3 months, change the head, and that'll work out to maybe 4 heads that you might go through a year with the electric toothbrush. One of the downsides with electric toothbrushes is after a certain amount of charges, the battery may then start to fail. So at that point, you would then need to get a whole new electric toothbrush. And this can be some years with most electric toothbrushes, but it's just something to be aware of, that at some point, the charge is not really going to be retained by the toothbrush and you'll have to get a whole new electric toothbrush.